Welcome to Lightspeed's video support. I'm Matt, here to show you how to set up the Lightspeed all-in-one receipt printer. The Lightspeed all-in-one receipt printer, also known as the Epson M33, is a receipt printer capable of connecting via Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, LAN, and USB. The M33 is a thermal printer, which makes it perfect for your front-of-house use because it's fast and quiet. If you've purchased your printer from Lightspeed, it will be capable of using all connection types. However, if you got it elsewhere, it may support fewer connections. This video will cover the physical and back office setup of the printer. Before we begin setting up your printer, let's make sure you have everything you need. In the box you'll find the Lightspeed all-in-one receipt printer, power cable and adapter, and a roll of receipt paper. Now, let's start by setting up your printer and powering it on. First, remove the back and bottom panels. You can now access the ports on the back of the printer. Next, connect the power cable to the power adapter. Then, plug the adapter into a wall outlet. Finally, insert the other end of the power cable into the port on the back of the printer. At this point, you can either reattach the back and bottom panels, or leave them off if you still need access to the ports. Once it's plugged in, press the power button to turn the printer on. Now we'll insert the receipt paper. Start by lifting up the cover release on the top of the printer to open the cover. Next, insert the paper roll into the printer with the paper feeding from beneath the roll like this. Leave some sticking out and then close the cover. Your printer is now set up. Now, let's run through the rest of the required setup and connect the printer to your back office and POS. A Bluetooth connection pairs wirelessly with your iPad and can only be connected to a single POS. Now, let's connect your printer. To connect wirelessly using Bluetooth, make sure your printer is set up near the iPad you plan to use with it. Then, place the printer in pairing mode by following these next steps. With the printer powered on, open the paper roll cover. After that, hold the feed button until the paper light on the front begins to blink. Pull the paper past the cutter, close the cover on the paper, and wait for a printout labeled Next Action. On the printout, you'll need to select the Bluetooth action. To do that, quickly press the feed button once, and then hold it for at least 1 second until another status sheet prints. The printer's Bluetooth light will then begin flashing to confirm you're in pairing mode. Then you'll have 1 minute to connect it to your iPad. On your iPad, go to your Bluetooth settings. When your TM-M30 printer appears on screen, tap on it to connect. You'll know that pairing was successful when the printer status changes to connected and the Bluetooth light on the printer turns solid. Now, let's set the printer up in the back office. Sign in, and on the side navigation menu, go to Configuration, Printing, Printers. Then click Add Printer. Start by giving your printer a name. For this example, we'll use Lightspeed Printer. Because we're setting up a Bluetooth configuration, we don't need to add an IP or a hardware address. Click the drop-down next to Drivers and choose Epson M30 Bluetooth. Then, click Save. You'll see your newly added printer listed here. Now that your printer has been set up, added to your back office and network, let's go to your POS and do a test print to make sure everything's working. On your Lightspeed Restaurant app, reload the configuration. Once your POS is reloaded, go to Settings, and then Printing Center. You'll see your newly added printer listed here. Tap Print Test. And if everything's been set up correctly, your printer will print out a test sheet. You're now ready to configure your print settings in the back office to start printing receipts or order tickets. For more info on the Lightspeed all-in-one receipt printer, or any additional information such as setting up printing profiles or production centers, visit our K-Series Help Center.